All right, here we are. This is the third time you and I have gotten together. And so the idea of waiting on God, it's been a little over a month now since I stepped away from working in television news for the time being. Not to say I'm gone forever, but I'm looking for that next installment of my story. And I've been waiting on God. And one of the questions I've been asking him is, where are you, man? Not to say I am frustrated with God. That's probably not the way I'd put it. I am mesmerized by this whole adventure. I read the Bible and I see a God who is so definitive. He tells people what they should do. They either do it or not. And when they do it, great things happen. There are parts of the Bible where you hear people wrestling with God or asking God questions and trying to make sure they're hearing him well. And that's me right now. I'm trying to make sure I'm hearing him well, hearing him correctly. Whereas God kind of percolates out of this thought, okay, I know I'm talented at what I do. I know that I can do the job. So why haven't I found one yet? Where are you, man? You make all these promises, God, in the Bible that you'll never leave us, you'll never forsake us, that you have thoughts toward us that are good and not bad, to bring us to an expected end or a future and a hope. These are things we read. Where are you, man? Come on. You know, I've been on my knees quite a few times, not yelling at God asking that question, but it's more like, where are you? And sitting in silence, honestly, a lot of times, and I hear a lot of thoughts, and you know, this might help some people. You know, God won't say something that doesn't agree with what he wrote in the Bible. So some of the thoughts I have that are very much about me and my desires, I know sometimes those won't be God because I'm instilling my own opinion. And I'll never forget the thought crossed my mind some years ago. I thought it was God whispering this in my heart. You know, the question of, what's your opinion worth? And at the time I said, God, if that's you, I don't know. What is my opinion worth? And I believe I heard the Lord say nothing. And if you think about it, it's true. Our opinions mean nothing. If he is truly in control, the idea is find him where he's moving, what he's doing, and do that. Cooperate, agree with him, just say yes, get on with it. So in knowing that, I really want to know, where is God? Where are you going? Where are you moving? Where are you moving me? Where are you carrying me? So just to kind of boil that down into what our lives look like now, my wife and I have been doing a lot of praying together. We've been doing a lot of talking. What do you think God's saying to you? What scriptures have you been reading that have like leaped off the page at you? And we believe this is a leap year, not just on the calendar, but a leap year for us, a leap year for faith, that we're going to leap to another level of faith, that we're going to leap to another level of service to God. And now we're kind of looking into what that's going to look like. And as I said in the last time we talked, you know, it's a step-by-step thing. You take one step and then that step leads to another one. So here I am with one step. You know, I'm talking to you about me. And hopefully this is encouraging you that you're not alone when you're asking questions like, God, where are you in this? Am I missing you here? But I do think that he gives us impressions. He gives us his thoughts. And sometimes when we're really honest with ourselves, we know it's him. And we know it's him because we would never come up with that thought ourselves. If it's sacrificial, it's probably not us. If it's something that's uncomfortable, it's probably not us. If it's something we wouldn't sign up for otherwise, it's probably not us. It's probably him. And the thing I had to deal with was money. If it doesn't have to do, if it's something you want to do and it has nothing to do with making a profit, it probably is God telling you to do it. And if it isn't, try it anyway and see what happens. Because if you don't have a vested interest in profiting from it, and it's something you think that will bless others, I would venture to guess that's the Lord telling you to do it. So let's try this out together and we'll see what happens. But the answer to the question so far for me, where is God? It's where I'm giving myself to others. We'll see what happens.
That was brilliant.
I didn't even plan to say any of that at the end. I literally got that revelation while I was talking.
That is so brilliant.
I didn't know that I was going to say that. Where I'm giving myself. Okay, thank you, Lord. We should add that to the end as an outtake so people will know that I didn't plan to say that. I had no idea that I was going to say that. God, you're good. Man, if it's sacrificial, if you have nothing to profit from it, it's probably God. Man, I didn't even think of that. Wow. I'm glad we got this on tape because I'm gonna watch that for me. Man.
This is all going on. This has all been recorded.